Hello. Welcome in. I'm good. How are you, Marie? Welcome to Monday night. Sit back and relax. Good. We have our full moon tomorrow, so we're gonna take the edge off of that energy tonight and then do our candle ceremony tomorrow. Hello, Alexandria. How are you? Just let yourself start connecting with the Reiki. Hello, Nikki. How are you? Welcome in. Are we starting to feel the vibes of the full moon creep in? It'll be completely full tomorrow by about 2 something in the afternoon, Central Time, I think. Hey, Lauren. How are you? Welcome into Monday night. Hello, everyone. As you come in, say hello. If you're new here, say hello. We have an amazing group of people here. Tired, Nikki? Yes, it makes me so tired. Yep, that's why. The full moon will make you so emotional. I am doing good, just a little tired too, but thank you for asking. Thank you for consenting. Let's do, I feel like both. We'll do both. This is selenite, or satin spar is its correct name. Just clearing the energy as we come in. Who needs to break up? What happened? Oh no, Andrea, I am so sorry. Super emotional. Yeah, the full moon will do that to you. The full moon's intent is to bring everything to the surface that is not working for you, so you can look at it and be like, okay, what do I need to do? So if you feel very emotional, not uncommon, but if you notice, a lot of people will be acting a little more, I don't know, I guess, just, a little more on 10. They're like at volume 10. I'm so sorry, Andrea. So if you notice that around full moons, that is what's up. It is a great time though. Don't ever think of it as something negative, because it's really something that could be incredibly positive. It's a chance to evaluate what is not working for you, things that need to change, and to let it release. Let it go. Let it all come up to the surface. Say, okay, I see you, and I'm allowing you to leave. And again, if you're just coming in, welcome into Monday Night Reiki. We do this on Mondays and Wednesdays. We've been starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I think we're going to keep it this way. And I'm just clearing everyone's energy as they come in. Thank you, Steven, for the pancake. Just clearing everyone's energy with selenite as they come in. Hello, Carolyn. How are you? Welcome in. Hello, Chelsea. How are you? How is everyone doing tonight? How's everyone's Monday been? Just getting some of the energetic cobwebs out of the way here. And thank you for liking and sharing so more people can experience Reiki. Hello, Jeanette. How are you? Oh, that's awesome, Chelsea. Hello, how are you? Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for coming in. Hello, Lon. How is everyone's Monday? How are we feeling? Just let this selenite start to clear the funk around you as you connect with Reiki. Just consent to it flowing. Reiki will never do anything that you do not consent to. Oh, Lord. Feeling down? I am so sorry, Jeanette. Reiki can absolutely help to lift your spirits, help relax you. Let everything of the day just melt away. Let this be your time to relax and rejuvenate and restore. Awesome, Chelsea. Yes. If you need to do something else and you just want to put the phone down and listen, you can. Absolutely can. Reiki will still work. Just let the selenite comb through your energies. And don't forget, tomorrow is our full moon candle session. There are still a few candles left. If you want to purchase, link is in the bio. The candle will clear your energy rapidly. I mean, it's going to be rapid. And then you'll also get a dose of Reiki that is infused with that candle to start healing as you release. And so we do that on full moons and new moons. Actually, we manifest on the new moon, but full moons is when we do our big releasing. Oh, Amber, I'm glad you're here. Now let me use just Reiki for a moment, just pulling it through your aura. Did you, Toadie? I'm so excited. I feel like tomorrow's new moon, I keep saying new moon, it's full moon. I don't know why I have new moon on the brain. Full moon, I feel like it's going to be a bit of a doozy, so clearing is going to be a need, a big need. So even if you don't get a candle, you'll still get some Reiki, but if you want that candle to really target what needs to be released, you want it to go rapidly, you're ready for change. You are ready to bring in the change and let things go. Definitely get a candle. Get your candle, y'all. I got 2 interviews and a big check. Yes, Lauren. Lauren had major wins on our new moon candle. Hello, how are you? Romo, that could be you just getting used to the energy. Is it like, does it bring up like some nervousness? Exactly, like how are you feeling? Sea and soul, the energy the past 2 weeks has been wild. Yes. So tomorrow during that full moon is the time to let all that go. Let's do Desert Rose. So this is in the selenite family, so these are related. But this one feels more crispy is the best way to describe it. Those of you who have been here know it feels a little crispier. It just really like snaps things out of your energy. Overwhelmed? Romo, it could be that Reiki is trying to bring that to your attention, to have you look at it and let it release. That could be what's going on. I am so sorry, Kristen. Definitely sit back and relax. We will send energy to help you get through. We will send energy to help everyone relax. Kyanite, yes. Anything that you can think of, Reiki can help with. I've had clients use Reiki with me to win at slot machines and win slots. So there's really nothing that Reiki can't help with. It is an amazing tool for spiritual, physical, mental healing and development. I think we'll bring in the kyanite after this. Oh, also, I did something new on my website. So most of you already know I offer personal packages, but sometimes people aren't, really sure like what that means, what the commitment means. So I now have a request a personal package button. So it'll take you to a new page where it talks all about what a personal package is, what the financial, what the time commitment could look like. It'll tell you about who personal packages are best for. And then it'll be a contact form to contact me for your personal package. Hi, Annie. I'm glad you made it in. Yes, I had a wonderful break. It was very, very nice. Did a lot of relaxing, got some things done. I didn't do everything I wanted to do, but I got the majority of it done. All right, let's scrape with kyanite. Where is it? Where did it walk away to? It's right here. Let's scrape straight down the middle. You may feel it scrape down the spine, just helping remove some cords that are stuck to you. Thank you, Kelly. Yes, I just needed a little break from my day job, from all the jobs. It was nice. I did work with one-on-one clients, but other than that, I didn't work. Sometimes you gotta give yourself a break, give yourself a refresher. Just let this help release tension. I'm seeing it like release cords of tension really attached to the spine so everyone can fully relax. So just let your body become heavy. Let your mind become quiet. They do. Everyone deserves a break. Everyone needs a break. And if you've been here, you've heard me say it a million times, the way that our country views taking care of ourselves is so backwards. The way that we do not have, guaranteed paid time off like other places do. Like there's places that get 5 and 6 weeks of just vacation. That doesn't include sick. That doesn't include, anything else. And their workers are happier. And not only are they happier, they produce more. We're still very backwards where we think like if you work 70 hours, that means you did more and you worked harder. And that is so far from the truth. So take care of yourselves is what I'm trying to say without getting on my soapbox too much. Oh, Amber, it absolutely could be pent up emotions. Let it flow. Reiki will always bring to the surface exactly what needs to be brought to the surface. So let it flow. Let it flow. And you'll feel so much better. Life is more than working. It absolutely is. We work to live, not live to work. Hello, Irene. How are you? How's your Monday been? I hear about other countries' work-life balance. It's very inspiring. It is, Annie. This is Reiki healing. So this is an energy healing technique that was developed in Japan. So what it really is the channeling of life force energy. So Reiki believes that we can tap into the life force energy that flows through the universe, through everything, through everyone. We channel it through ourselves to other people, helps restore, heal, balance, helps you develop as a person. Anything that you can think of, it can be used for. And Lauren's like, I can't wait to get back to work. No, I mean, I don't hate working necessarily, but I do hate the way that this, our society, thinks that we have to constantly be working to be worth something. Because that's not true. Not true in the slightest. Again, just releasing those cords of stress that are it's kind of like, you twisted a wire and it's really, really tight. This is just helping untwist those so everyone can relax. Thank you for the heart me, Nikki. And thank you again all for being here and doing something for yourself. Tonight is just all about relaxation and calming. Since we have the full moon tomorrow and our full moon Reiki candle ceremony tomorrow. This is black. This is black kyanite. Thank you for the heart me, Lauren. Ooh, I'm feeling something big on the back of my head here. It's like a literal weight on the back of the head. We've got a lot of people thinking about a lot of stuff here. So we are going to work to get that out. I want to use black kyanite up here first. So if this is you, if you're thinking about a lot of stuff, you had a lot on your mind, relax. Let this just be your time. Just give yourself this moment to let your mind just recharge. So kyanite is an amazing energy balancer and clearer. Kyanite is I think of it as kind of like a master of stones, for lack of a better term at the moment. So this is great to balance all your chakras if you need a balancing. And it's just really good at getting in there and gripping things. You see how it looks kind of like a broom? It'll get in there and attach itself to whatever needs to come out and help get it out. Oh, yellow. Yes, for anybody, everyone who's overthinking, we are working on that right now. Again, Reiki is still flowing through the body, but I'm just giving some extra attention to the minds right now. And I do love to use crystals with my Reiki. If you're new here, you don't have to use crystals with Reiki. You don't have to use anything with Reiki. But I feel like crystals complement Reiki so well. Hello, Jim. How are you? The past week has been everything. I'm so sorry, Annie. Yes, let's get all of that junk out of our minds. I know it may be hard to stop thinking about things, especially if it's a big deal. It's not something great and you're trying to figure out what to do. But if you let your mind relax, the better you can come up with a solution. Nice to see you too, Jim. I'm glad you're here. I love crystals too. Love them. And Reiki and crystals just vibe so well. Any type of crystal vibes with Reiki. Thank you for the hand heart, Jim. Katie, I'm glad you're here. I know I took a week off just to relax. I'm glad to be back. Thank you for the finger heart, Romo. And the heart me. Who sent the heart me? Andy. Thank you. You're so welcome. Is it baby love? Thank you all for being here and doing something for yourself. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the heart me's, Jim and baby love. Just let that mind relax. Ooh, chrysocolla. We need chrysocolla. Thank you for the finger hearts. If you've never used chrysocolla, if you've never been here, your mind is about to go, ooh. You're gonna be like, wow. So here we go. Bringing in the chrysocolla. Thank you for the roses, Jim. And I think I missed someone else. If I missed your gift, I am so sorry. Baby love, thank you for the finger hearts as well. Thank you all for being here and supporting and getting the live out so people can experience Reiki. That's why I do these lives. Thank you for the hand hearts, Andy. I will need these sessions. Yes, Katie, absolutely. Absolutely, Annie. I completely understand. I'm so sorry. Being a parent takes a lot, and a lot is an understatement. It's a massive undertaking. Did it, Rihanna? Yes. Just let your mind just become peaceful. To me, it's almost like ocean waves, but not big ones, just little ones. You're kind of just, Sorry if you hear my husband getting our dogs food. Thank you, Andrea, for the heart me. I keep our pet food in our hall closet, and that's right outside my office door. Thank you for the hi bear, baby love. Allow yourself to just take in all this healing. This moment is for you. My mind went blank just like it does when I'm on the beach. Yes, I'm so glad you felt that, Andy. That's exactly how chrysocolla feels. I love it. And if anyone is having trouble like feeling the energy, it's okay. Reiki is still flowing. The crystal energy is still flowing. Thank you for the roses. Is it just, I can't see the whole name, just some smiles. Thank you. The energy is still flowing. My biggest piece of advice is not to force yourself to feel anything. Do less. Just relax. Don't think about it. Just be in the moment. Thank you, Nikki, for the rose. Oh, Andrea, I'm so sorry. I'm glad you feel so at peace. And if you want to talk in the chat, you absolutely can. We have such an amazing, supportive group of people. So if there's something you want to share, we're all here to support each other the best we can. People talk all the time. You can share anything on your mind. And the point of me saying that is typically if you sort of just like let yourself be in the moment and not think too hard about feeling or not feeling something, then all of a sudden you'll start feeling it because you're not thinking too hard. How have you been doing Reiki? Do you mean how long? Almost 4 years now, if you meant how long. And I am trained in Usui Reiki, which is considered like the original Reiki, and Holy Fire Reiki. I can feel my heavy thoughts float with the crystal. Yes. It is awesome, Nikki. It is amazing. Reiki completely transformed my life. I don't think anybody in here knew me previously other than my husband, but he's out there feeding the dog now. If you knew me prior to Reiki, I was so wound up. I was so stressed out. I was in fight or flight all the time. I was so shy. And here I am. I have my own business now. I open doors for people. I break other people's fear. I bust through other people's stress. I get other people clients. I get other people their manifestations. And Reiki did that for me, so I know it can do it for you. Teacher friends and mamas, all the love to you. Yes, 100%. School is starting. Wish everyone good luck and hope for a very unstressful school year. as stress-free as it can be. Nice to meet you too. I'm glad you're here. We're just going to keep working on this mind a little bit more. I'm feeling sort of like a wall of fog in front of my face now, in front of my forehead. So that's just telling me we need to keep working here for a moment. Let's move that fog. Let's move those clouds. Ooh, green amethyst. This is, its technical name is, I believe, praesolite. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's essentially a green amethyst. So it has all of the qualities of purple amethyst, but it just feels a bit more playful. Lighter is the best way to describe it. Thank you, Lauren, for the spelling. Praesolite. I don't think I'm saying it right. It's not one I say often, but it's green amethyst. And it's one of my favorites now. See if you can feel the energy I'm talking about with this amethyst. Just sit with it, feel it. How do you feel? How is it making your mind feel right now? To me, it's bringing kind of like a buzzing sensation and a very happy, elevated feeling. Praesolite. Praesolite. That's it. I think most people just call it green amethyst. A lot of stones, like they have their official names and then like the trade names, you know, that aren't scientific. Yes, drink water. Doing Reiki is very gentle. It can do no harm, but it's kind of like an energetic workout. Mind feeling soft, a slight calm. Yes, perfect. That is what we want. Yes, if you just want to relax and sit back, you can absolutely do that. But again, if you want to engage in the chat, we have an amazing group of people here who are very supportive. If you're new, say hello. Again, everyone is amazing in here, and you can share. I feel like it's sweeping away dust. I love that, Katie. Welcome in, just consent and relax. Hello, Autumn, how are you? How's your Monday been? That green amethyst really got the normal Reiki static noise going. Yes, I love it. I absolutely love it. Hello, Gabby, welcome in. I'm glad you made it here. We do this on Mondays and Wednesdays, but you're also gonna get me tomorrow for our full moon candle clearing ceremony. So there's still some candles left. Link is in the bio if you want to clear your energy fast and, you know, help ride out the full moon with ease. It does me too, Corinne. Reiki is very gentle and relaxing, and it makes you kind of sleepy. I also offer personal sessions. That link is also in my bio. We can work one-on-one together. You can request a personal package from me. If you want to work consistently together, you get priority booking on my schedule as well. And I offer personal videos, personal candles. All those links are in my bio. I would love to work with you. And you can take a quiz if you're not sure what you want. I have a quiz that can help you decide what you want. Thank you for consenting, Sophia. I did want to mention, if you do want to work one-on-one consistently, so you want a package, I do offer personal payment plans to help you achieve that. Oh yeah, we could probably do that. I feel like the cord cutting has been very effective in the sessions lately. Actually, that's actually a perfect idea, Sophia. Let's do it in the mind. So I'm still feeling just like so much mind, which makes sense because of the full moon. So again, if you consent to me pulling some cords out of your mind, just helping those thoughts float away, just take a deep breath in. As you breathe in, gather all of the thoughts, gather all of the stress. As you exhale, send it over to me and I'll cut them. Again, nothing in here will happen to you without your consent. So if you just want the Reiki to flow, you're not into the cord cutting, just don't consent to it and it won't happen, all right? So here we go. Take a big deep breath in. Breathe out. I'm feeling 3 cords, and then we're gonna pull the roots out. Thank you for consenting. Oh, I love that, Sophia. Thank you for consenting. You're afraid to let go. I get it. It can be very hard to let go. I saw that, Tommy. That is so sad. Absolutely. Let's do a bit more. So breathe in again, gather everything up. As you exhale, send it to me. This feels like one giant one. This may, you may really feel this one. Holy cow, holy cow. Fill it with Reiki, just Reiki, filling it with Reiki. How are the minds feeling after that giant cord? That was a big one. I release pain, worry, my family, everything I've been through. Absolutely, Sophia. It helps to write it down too, under the full moon. Feeling better? Good. Less crowded? Yes. Perfect. That was a big one. That was like just a collective giant cord. I'm being brought to the sinuses now. If you are having some sinus issues, maybe, you know, pollen's bothering you, smoke's bothering you, I just want to work right here for a little bit. So where is my, there it is, lapis lazuli. Glad you're feeling lighter. Yes. You feel a buzz? Absolutely. Yeah, that was a lot of energy that we just yanked out. We might do that a few more times, but I was hearing just stop right there and we might go back. And for those who don't know, I am considered what is an empath. No, that doesn't mean my ability to empathize. It means I can feel energetic and physical manifestations in people's bodies. So if I touch on something, you're like, whoa, that's me, it's because the universe tells me what needs to be worked on most. I do that in our personal appointments too. It's always a fun time. And it helps just deepen the appointment and give you even more personalized healing that you need. Girl, I was just doing that yucky sinus thing. I love it. So this is perfect. We needed this. Thank you for being open to receiving, Megan. Thank you all for being here and doing something for yourself. Let this be your time to just relax, recharge, renew, restore. Just have some healing. It's the start of the week. Let's make sure we start off right, start off fresh. If maybe today wasn't a great day, tomorrow can be a better day. Let those sinuses drain. Feeling much lighter? Yes, Mary, awesome. And again, even if I'm working in a specific area, Reiki is still flowing throughout. If you have consented to it, I'm just giving extra attention to the sinuses right now. Thank you for the rose, Megan. Ooh, I feel someone's nose running. Whose nose is running? Let it all come out, maybe below your nose. I'm feeling a blockage on, it's my left side, and it needs to come out. I was not here, Sophia. I took a little break for the week. It was my vacation week. I stayed home, but it was my vacation week. I took off my day job. I did work with one-on-one clients, but I didn't do most things. I'll put it that way. Corinne, it's you. Yes. Let those sinuses release, release, release. This is lapis lazuli. It's a little hard to see the pyrite in it with my rainbow light. Maybe you can see it better on this side. Not really. My rainbow light doesn't show detail that well. Yes, a well-deserved staycation. We went to the beach, we went to the farm, we went peach picking, we went flower picking. I dragged my husband out of the house. I made him go outside into the sun. Corinne. Did I say I was feeling a sneeze too? Like someone needs to sneeze it out. Thank you, Annie, for your candle order. I believe there are 6 candles left. So if you want a candle for tomorrow's full moon candle clearing, I suggest you go ahead and purchase it now. If there are any left in the live tomorrow, you can buy them, but you might have to fight for it. The sessions that we've done, people have had to, like, you know, rush and try to get it before someone else does. So again, if you want that full moon candle clearing Reiki candle, that is in the bio. Lord. He's okay with the beach, but he doesn't love like hiking. I love hiking. Ticks freak him out. I mean, ticks freak me out too. I actually got super sick from a tick bite last year. I was on antibiotics for 3-4 weeks. They messed up my blood pressure. It was a whole ordeal. I had to be switched. I had to be monitored. It was a thing. So I get it, but I like to be outside a lot, and he's kind of like, meh. What today? Reiki? Or do you mean like what we're focusing on today for Reiki? So today is just relaxation in general, clearing our energy, just helping stabilize our energy, help get all the negativity out and help us be more resilient to any negative energy that comes our way, help it bounce right off of us. We have a full moon coming in hot tomorrow. So a lot of emotions are coming up right now. A lot of things we need to release are coming up. A lot of people are acting a little more animated, if that's how I put it, a little more animated than usual. So yeah, we're just preparing for that tomorrow. Oh, Annie, I love it. Yes, Corinne, I am so glad. I got bit by a Lone Star tick. So we have those in the south. I'm up in the northeast now, but I'm very familiar with them, and I believe Lone Star ticks do not carry Lyme, but they do carry the fever, and that's what I got. My chest feels pressure. Yeah, Cookie, that could be very normal. I'm working in the sinuses, so it could be like some sinus drainage you're feeling, but if you want to sit and feel into it, does it feel emotional? Lapis lazuli can also work very well in the heart. The full moon tomorrow is all about emotions, developing emotionally. Heart pain? Jeanette, are you having heart pain? Tarot and Ferret's feeling this? Yes, welcome in. How are you? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever, but you've been in the Facebook group. Oh, we also have a private Facebook group now if you want to join. Links are in the bio. You can join me on Instagram. You can join me on Facebook. I post extra content on my Instagram and Facebook's content that TikTok doesn't really care about. Not like the people on TikTok, but like the app itself. Content it really doesn't care to push. Hi Roma, welcome back in. Pressure on your face. Interesting you say that because we are still working in the sinuses, so you're probably feeling that. Oh my goodness, Tarot and Ferrets. Are you charging your crystals tomorrow? I don't think I will. I don't think I'm going to charge them under this full moon just because it feels a little chaotic. So I'm not going to, but if you want to do some sort of cleansing, you can definitely put them under the moon. Do what intuitively feels good to you. But I personally would just suggest doing some salt on them, setting them in some salt for a minute. Yeah, we could also go into the heart too. I just want to work a tiny bit more on these sinuses and then we will move on. Yeah, I typically only cleanse mine as well, Lauren. I'll just like clap. You can clean them with sound, so you can clap, ring a bell. You can smoke cleanse with anything, rosemary, anything you have. Ooh, salt. Why salt, Annie? So salt is a major absorber of energy. It helps clarify, purify, it helps draw out things. So that is what the salt will do energetically. So sometimes our own energies can kind of like get stuck around our crystals and that can help draw it out so you can feel the pure energy of the crystal. I do have amethyst, I do. Let me just work on this sinus a little bit more and then I'm gonna let it go. Yeah, we can go into the heart and work on anxiety too. We can do both of those at the same time. India, how are you? Welcome in. And again, if you're new here, say hello. We have an amazing group of people here and we are here to support everyone the best we can. Oh, Mackenzie, I'm so sorry, but I love that you carry amethyst with you. I would also suggest lepidolite if you have some or don't have some. Sinuses feel a lot better. Good. I'm good, India. I'm glad you're doing good. And let's go ahead. Let's use amethyst here. If I can find mine. My crystals like to walk away when I'm looking for them. Where did you go? I may just have to bust out my big amethyst if I can't find it. Nope. Here we go. We're just gonna use the big one. This is my personal piece. Do you know where I can get crystals? If you want to know where I get my crystals, the links are in the bio from all the trusted sellers I buy from. And they sell good quality crystals and ethically sourced crystals. I am so sorry, Mando Mom. Absolutely. Let's work on this anxiety right now because the full moon will bring it up too. Annie, I'm so sorry. Thank you for the heart me, India. Only 12 hours today. Jeez. Well, I guess it's not 14, 15, or 16. Thank you for consenting. Thank you everyone for being here. I'm using my personal piece of amethyst since I can't find my amethyst I have in my client group of crystals. Sometimes they walk away, so I'll bust out my personal ones if I ever can't find what I need. Are you asking if it can help with breathing issues? It absolutely can. I may have missed a comment, and if I do, you can comment again. Sometimes they'll come in a chunk and push everything up. Thank you. I love this little piece. I have an amethyst in every room pretty much. Thank you for the pizza, India. All right, I'm feeling a lot of heaviness in my chest now. So I want you to take a deep breath in. If this is you, you're feeling the anxiety, you're feeling the pressure, take a big deep breath into your chest and envision bringing that anxiety to the surface and like the sun shining on it. But the sun is Reiki energy. Let it just like completely dissipate that energy. Help it melt. Let the sun into your chest. Let the energy bust through and break up that anxiety. Thank you, India, for the cotton shell. Ooh, that's a good question, Lauren. I think it's hematite inclusions. I'm not 100% sure about the specs. It's been so long since I got this piece, I forgot what the little dots are, but I like them. They're cute. They're like little freckles. They kind of go all the way up. Keep envisioning the Reiki energy just going straight into the chest. And that anxiety is just completely, it looks like sparkles and they just like float away and dissipate. And I'm coming in with amethyst and Reiki behind it. Keep focusing on that sun energy coming in. I feel it loosening, I feel it lessening. Oh, I feel like here, oh, this is such a sweet image. So I want you to envision yourself in a field of flowers and just running and playing. If you want to envision yourself as a kid, back when, you know, you didn't have worries, just run through this field and let the sun shine on you. Let the Reiki energy just shine on you. And there's nothing here to worry about. The wind is blowing. It's the perfect temperature. We can do that, Sophia. We'll see where the energy takes us. Let yourself be carefree in this moment. There's nothing here to worry about. I just saw a picnic. Is someone thinking about a picnic? I swear every time I get in your live, I feel pressure and tingling on the third eye. That is crazy, India. I feel like the spirit realm is wanting you to develop those things. And that's why it keeps going straight there. I totally feel like you have some massive spiritual gifts you can tap into. And it wouldn't be very hard for you. Everyone has spiritual gifts, by the way. Just sometimes it's easier for others to tap into them. It's just a skill. Some people have to work at it a little bit more. So if you want to do what I'm doing, you can. You absolutely can. Nothing is stopping you. You are all magical beings. My first time in my head tingles more than with others. Here for help with my breathing. All Timeline Productions. That's amazing you're feeling tingling. We could definitely probably work on breathing again. We'll see where the energy takes us. Your nose is draining. Oh my goodness. So with the full moon coming up, definitely just be very aware of your emotions. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, as the old saying goes. This full moon is all about getting yourself right emotionally. It's time to examine in a big way the emotional patterns that are not helping you. It's time in a big way to get on the right track. It's been that way for a while now. The full moon is tomorrow, India. Tomorrow. And I'm going to do the full moon ceremony actually tomorrow. So you'll get me live 3 days this week. So if you want a candle, I think there are 6 left. Link is in the bio. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. And during our candle ceremony, you will get a candle that will clear your energy. They are limited. I can't do unlimited candles. I can't set off my smoke alarm. But it will rapidly clear your energy, and you'll get a dose of Reiki to help heal at the same time that you're clearing. Becca, how are you? Hello. How's your Monday been? Oh, Becca, I don't know if you saw, or did you join? I don't remember. I posted in the mini program group that I have a new just private Star Bloom Healing Facebook group. If you want to join, links are in the bio, and anyone can join that now. That one tomorrow will start at 9 p.m. because I have a client before, so tomorrow will be 9. Yes, Irene, you can get one. They're still available. If I fall asleep, will it affect how I receive the healing? No, Nicole. As long as you've consented, you're okay with it still flowing through the duration of the live, it will keep flowing. I'm glad you're doing okay, Becca. How are the chests feeling now? They feel lighter to me. I'm still feeling some anxiety I want to keep working on, but I feel like the bulk of it, we moved pretty well. I feel like someone's crying, or someone's been crying a lot. Thank you, Annie, for the big love. Oh, awesome, Becca, yes. Oh, Amanda, Mom, I'm so sorry. I feel like this emotion needs to come up and we need to move it some more. Well, now I'm going to cry. Tarot fairies. I don't mean to make you cry. Aw, Amber, I'm so sorry. Let's let Reiki bring this up. Reiki would not bring it up if it wasn't meant to move. And again, everyone can still benefit. The Reiki is still flowing throughout. You can still benefit from the attention in the chest and the heart and the emotions. That's interesting. Well, so you can get strange dreams after Reiki because it's a lot of energy work that you do. It can bring up weird dreams as your subconscious processes. I'm glad you're here, Tina. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for resubscribing, Nikki. How have you been, Tina? How has everything been going? Thank you. Crying right now. It feels so good. Good, Lauren. Yes, let it out. Let it out. Let that energy move. I don't get strange dreams, just anxious spiral of thoughts. Interesting, Nicole. Reiki can help quell those thoughts, but you're getting them after Reiki. We can work on that too. I can infuse that into what we're doing right now, that anxious thoughts, quiet after the Reiki. but we don't get those after the Reiki. I've been sad lately, but can't seem to cry it out. I get that, Annie. I went through a period of that as well. During my spiritual development, I was like, I'm sad, but it won't come out. And I don't know why. Sometimes the universe just does that. I think also too, sometimes our bodies just know that if we maybe start crying, we'll exhaust ourselves. So sometimes I think like intuitively we know that maybe we should just put the crying off because we don't want to exhaust ourselves. Absolutely, Sophia. So that's what I just infused a second ago, is that we are going to quell anxious thoughts. Quell any worries right now. And I want to go into the heart some more, so we're going to get a bit deeper here. I'm going to use malachite. I don't use malachite often. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, cried out. Yeah. Let's use the malachite to help bring more things to the surface more easily, so you don't have to exhaust yourself with crying. Again, I don't use malachite often in the lives because it is such an amplifier of emotions. Thank you, Irene, for the candle order. But I feel like it's needed. We need to bring things up in our heart, especially under this full moon that's coming. We need to bring up what is bothering us so we can figure out how to work through it. We need to let some things go. You get amazing dreams after Reiki. I love that, Nikki. I typically do too, or I just don't remember. Sometimes I do get some weird dreams, but then I'm like, oh, it's just my subconscious processing whatever is going on. Let your heart space open. Wow. Feeling a lot of heart spaces open big time. Let love pour in. Reiki is sending love into the open heart space. That's what we're doing. That's why we're using the malachite. There we go. Sometimes the universe tells me use this, but I'm not 100% sure why we're using it just yet until we get deeper into it. So the malachite is here to amplify and open the heart space to let love in with Reiki. I wish I could remember dreams, but I have nightmares. Oh, Lauren, I'm so sorry. Nightmares are no fun. I let go of my past family traumas, trouble letting go of everything I have been through. Sophia, let love in here. Let the universe hold you and send love to all of that trauma. Oh, I think I was talking about malachite. Did I just cut off my sentence? Sometimes I'll do that when I read comments. So the malachite, we're using it to open the heart space, to allow Reiki to send love back into the heart space. So if you've been dealing with a lot lately, if there's some traumas you've been trying to work through, we are just opening with the malachite. So you may feel kind of like it's just, the best way to describe it is an openness in your chest. It feels kind of exposed, but in a good way, because then Reiki is coming in and filling it with love and support. It almost feels like a cool breeze on the chest, concentrated like right in the middle. That's very cool though, Lauren, that you wake up like with knowledge from a dream though, even if you can't remember what it was. Oh, I love that you're feeling that. I love it. So it's not exposed in a bad way. It's exposed to feel love and let that energy in. And thank you for the candle order. I don't know who that was. The name didn't pop up, but the candle order did. So excited to do those for you tonight. I think there are 4 left now, if I'm counting right. 4 candles left. I would check my inventory, but it's like a whole deal. I have to log in and look. And I don't have it pulled up. Let the love come into your chest. Now I'm hearing petrified wood. So we're still in the heart space, but now we're going to bring in petrified wood. And let's tap into why we need petrified wood. Stability. That's what it said. Bringing some stability into the chest. Just helping things feel very even and calm. Did you fall asleep, Luna? If you fall asleep, that's completely okay. Reiki will still flow. No worries. And if you ever fall asleep in a session with me, it's okay. I will try to gently wake you up. If you don't wake up, I'll just end the session, and then I'll send you a little email with your notes. Be like, hey, you fell asleep. Here are your notes. Completely okay. I've done some group sessions where some people fell asleep, but they were off camera, because when I do like my big group programs, you don't have to be on camera, period, with me if you don't want to be. But typically when I do like big group healings, people will turn off their cameras, and when you fall asleep, I don't know. I'll just be like, okay, well, thanks everyone for being here, goodbye. And people will message me later and be like, I woke up and you were gone. It's too funny. Oh, Karen, so during your session, while I'm sending Reiki to you, I'm writing everything I'm seeing and feeling and what I'm doing to you. So you get to have a copy of that. I think that's like a really great thing for people to have, so you know what happened in your session, and you get to keep it as like a kind of keepsake of sorts. And if we do further appointments, you'll get to see like your progress. So I do that because I think it's just really fun for people to be able to see and have a copy of what happened. And if there's like any advice that comes through the universe, like you get to have that in writing, you get to keep it. So I keep like patient files, quote unquote. So I have a little file for everyone that works with me. I love that, Lauren. I'm glad you think it's helpful. I think it is too. Because sometimes you have a really deep session and you have a really awesome session, and maybe you don't remember everything that you were told. So I like to write everything down so that you can remember. Annie, I actually was diagnosed with that. I would say mine's a lot better now that I, use Reiki and practice Reiki, but I was diagnosed with that probably, how many years ago would that have been? 8 years ago now? And I can say today, while using Reiki more consistently, I use Reiki almost daily on myself, that it does not bother me as much. PMDD is premenstrual disorder. So the best way I can describe it is PMS on steroids. It can be very debilitating. It can really affect your life. Do you? Yeah. It is no fun. And there's not like, it's not caused by something that you're doing. It's just something that happened. When you have those hormones flowing through your body, sometimes they just get a little crazy. They get a little intense. I completely understand, Annie. I am so sorry. All right, how is the heart space feeling now? We brought in that petrified wood to bring in stability. I'm seeing an image of a very calm forest, and the air is light and crisp, and everything just feels very stable. Absolutely, Corinne. Thank you for sharing. And anyone can share in here. We're definitely here to support each other the best we can. And people will talk back to you in chat. Thank you, Lauren. I feel like I want to go down into the root chakra. And since we have petrified wood in hand, let's go down into the root chakra. For those who are feeling a bit ungrounded, lack of clarity with direction in life is what I'm feeling, is what we're tapping into here. We're going to work on that for a minute. Hello, Raindrop. How are you? My vacation was awesome. Thank you for asking. Just opening that root chakra, bringing that stability down. It is. It's like a support group. And I also now have a private Facebook group that you can join. And the link is in the bio, because I know some people may not really want to share like on TikTok or Instagram. So the Facebook group is a bit more personal, a bit more intimate, so you can share there too. Do you know what stones could help with motivation to clean my space? Yes, Sunshine Katie, absolutely. Thank you for the roses, Becca. So my recommendations would be yellow calcite to bring in a burst of fresh energy. And I would do carnelian. This will help fire up that root chakra and sacral chakra as well. But to really fire up that sacral chakra, where we really think of like the life force energy residing to help you get motivated, I would use sunstone as well. Sunstone is amazing, has a massive fiery energy. And I'm also feeling for you as well, you could use copper. This is just the metal copper. This has kind of like an electric feeling to it that pulses through your body and helps with fatigue more as well. Ooh, yes, amplify it with clear quartz too. You can absolutely do that. Clear quartz is a massive amplifier. It helps clear things. Hello, Macy. How are you? Welcome in. How have you been? All right, I want to do the visual. If you've been here before, you know what this visual is. If you haven't, we'll walk through it. So I want you to envision your legs becoming tree roots, and I want you to plant them into the ground and feel the cool earth energy. Headaches, green calcite, Shelby. That's what I love to use when I have a migraine. I'm a migraine sufferer, so I love green calcite. And you can also use lapis lazuli. What chakra do you recommend to work on first? You can really go in any order, but I always recommend starting with the lower chakras first and then working your way up. When you're working in the upper chakras, you can kind of make yourself get a little floaty, a little nauseous. So if you really want to do some work up there, I recommend grounding first and then working up. All right, so envision your legs becoming tree roots, soaking up that earth energy, and then your body becoming this massive, tall, strong, stable tree. You're welcome, Shelby. Ooh, Lauren, that's a good suggestion too. You are a strong, stable tree. You encapsulate the wisdom of the earth within your bark, within your root system. And that earth energy is coming up and mixing with the Reiki. So I see earth energy as green sparkles and Reiki as gold sparkles. You may see it differently. There's really no wrong way to see it, but that's how I see the two, and let them swirl together in your body. Lower back pain. Todi, my favorite stone for anything like physical pain related is carnelian. I know a lot of people tend to use it more for things like passion and love, but it is an amazing stone for physical pain. For dealing with past trauma, but Reiki helps me too. Absolutely, Amber. I am such a big proponent of doing everything that works for you. So if you want to do Reiki combined with therapy, combined with medication, Reiki complements all of the treatments, and I would say helps make those treatments more effective. Of course, I can't make any definitive claims. They're still working on research with Reiki, but we're just not there yet where we can say Reiki does X, Y, Z. But Reiki absolutely, I personally even can say Reiki helped me through dealing with my trauma. Reiki helped me build my business that I have now. Reiki helped me become the person that can come on live and share with you and be vulnerable and help you meet your desires, your goals, your manifestations. Got off on a tangent there. Sometimes that happens. But the point is, I am such a big advocate. If you need to do therapy, do it. You need medication, do it. You want to do Reiki combined with those things, do it. I'm here to support you in the best way that I can. Red jasper for pain's good too, Becca. Lepidolite, Katie. And let me turn into something else for you just a second. Letting go. Hi, Charlotte. How are you? Welcome in. Reiki helps fibromyalgia. Absolutely. Completely does. Okay. I'm just catching up on comments. I'm feeling lapis lazuli for your husband too, Kate. Sunshine Kate. What stone is good for letting go? Depends on what exactly you're wanting to let go of. Hi, Sam. How are you? Welcome in. So if you're trying to let go of trauma, I'll start there. I worked with a lot of grounding stones on the beginning of my journey. So things like black tourmaline, black kyanite, obsidian, to help release things. It was very effective at releasing trauma. So I would maybe start there. I also really like blue chalcedony to help bring up and release anything that might be difficult. I would use that too. Thank you. I'm good, Sam. How are you? It was good. It was so good, Sam. And it is too funny that restaurant you suggested. So we drove by it actually. And I didn't know if it was open because it was so early in the morning. And I told my husband, I was like, oh, we should eat there once we're done at the beach. And then after we got done, we just drove back because we were like, maybe it's not open. We're just gonna go. My pants were soaked. I didn't wear a bathing suit. The water had splashed on my pants. So we just kept going, but now I wish we would have stopped. EDMR therapist? Becca, no way. I love that. That is amazing. I think I said EDMR instead of EMDR. I don't know what I said. Hey, Jessie, how are you? Welcome in. Oh, so Sunshine Kate, I didn't really go anywhere. I just went to the beach not far from where we live. It was a staycation. Hi, how are you? Welcome in, everyone. How is everyone doing on this Monday night? Starting off our week right with some Reiki. So if maybe today wasn't the best day, tomorrow can be a better day with Reiki. Definitely, I would start with grounding. If you're not quite ready to go up into the heart to release, start with grounding 100%. I'm glad you're here, Jessie. Hi, Shar. How are you? I'm good, thank you. I've been very emotional tonight. Oh, I am so sorry, Charlotte. Definitely sit back and relax. We are working on grounding, mixing the Reiki energy with earth energy right now. No, I didn't, Sam. Are you for real? I need to go look at that. That is so cool. Yeah, I want to look at that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jessie, for the rose. Lauren's like, only. Well, considering where it is, it only being 3.3 million is kind of yeah, not that bad. I worked the graveyard shift last week, so I'm glad I didn't miss out. Absolutely, Rain. I'm glad you all are here. All right, so now I'm going to put the petrified wood down. How are we feeling, those that were doing the tree exercise? Are we feeling more stable? Are we feeling more secure and sure of ourselves? It feels like we are. Let's just let that energy radiate for a moment. It is Monday today, Paige. Seriously, it's such a good place, except I don't love to swim. I have not swam there, so I don't really know much about what it's like there. Yeah, true, Lauren. Feel floaty tonight? Yes. We just did a tree exercise. You can do it now if you're just popping in. But I want you to envision your legs becoming tree roots And those tree roots start to absorb the earth energy, and then your whole body becomes a tree. And you are a super tall, super strong tree that nothing can sway. And you let the energies of earth and Reiki mix within your body. You can do this anytime too. So you don't need to be here in the Reiki session to do this. If you're ever feeling like super ungrounded, you're feeling kind of maybe out of your body, unsure of yourself, you can do this tree exercise and start soaking up that earth energy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I bet it is, Sam. Yeah. I really liked the little dog beach we went to. Everyone was so well-mannered. There weren't any crazy dogs running up to us. Everyone was very, responsible, and it was so refreshing. We had a really good time. I feel like the people that go to that dog beach are they're really dog people. They don't just let them run amok. They read the energies, they're in tune, so everyone can have a really good time. Our girl started yelling at us though to leave. So we got in the water 3 or 4 times, and she was having a good time splashing around. And then we would go up and sit on the beach for a minute. And then finally she was just she's like, it's time to go. I got things to do. My schedule's full. We gotta go. And then we came home and she napped the rest of the day. Ooh, we should, Sam. Working long hours on my feet lately. Need some Reiki on my cankles. Jesse. I love it. You know what? Let's do a physical body workup here for a moment. That's a good idea. So let's start in the feet. Speaking of ankles, mine are kind of hurting too. So let's start at the bottoms of the feet. Let me draw some symbols on the bottom of the feet. So we're going to bring a lot of fiery Reiki energy down to the base of the feet. She is in charge, Sam, 100%. Thank you, Sam. Let that Reiki start to fill your feet, your toes, your ankles. Ooh, I'm feeling right up the calves. Does someone in here deal with I'm getting swelling, so my mind's going to lymphedema in the calves, is what I'm feeling. Again, even if you're not specifically dealing with this, we're doing a full body workup. You can absolutely benefit from it. Me too, Nikki. You do, Jeanette? I'll be here till 10:30, Ricky and Sam. Ooh, feeling hot feet? Yes. Your joint's been hurting? I'm so sorry. Thank you, emailer, for the heart me. You do too, stay home mom? Yes. You have compartment syndrome? Yeah, let's work on these calves and feet for a moment here. Let's get some energy moving. Yeah, I have trouble with my lymphatic system as well. I completely understand, but Reiki will absolutely help drain that junk out. I use it all the time for it. Oh, I think I missed a comment. I have no idea. Jesse's like, yes, drain it. 100%. Ooh, hematite. The universe just said hematite for this, which I have never used for it, but you trust the universe and it provides and it tells you what you need to do. Yes, hydrate. Thank you for the hydration reminder, Nikki. Pain in my ankles and sort of shoots up my calves. Ooh, Paige, I'm so sorry. Yeah, let's work on this for a minute. The hematite. Whoa, holy cow. I try not to suggest too much what to feel, if that makes sense. So I want to know how you're feeling with the hematite in the ankles and calves. I will say I feel like this is a great stone for this issue. I have never used it before specifically for this. Thank you for the superpower emailer. Got some ice water, good. Tingles, yes. I feel like this is moving the gunk. Me too. I'm bad at remembering to hydrate, even though I remind everyone to do it. Move that junk in the calves and the ankles. Tingly, releasing my muscles. Yes. Hi Shay, how are you? I was off last week, but I'm still here on Mondays and Wednesdays. And if you ever want to watch the replay, you want to work on something again that we worked on in the live, for those that are new, I do repost these to YouTube. Link is in the bio as well. Me too, E. Miller. I am so excited for the full moon candle session. Yeah, this is like a pre-session for the full moon tonight. Let's just get our energy right. Let's get calm and stable. Yes, almost pulsing a little. Exactly, Ari. I can like feel it physically moving. Like the swelling, it's draining. It's too funny, Sam. Oh, I love it. All right, let's go. Let me just push one more time down the calves and ankles and out the toes. Now let's go up to the knees. I just heard cracking. If you have cracky knees, we're working on that for a moment here. Helping soothe those joints. And also, I don't know why, I heard Megan knees. When you get older, you don't quite have the Megan knees you used to have, if anyone understands that joke. I developed a blood pooling problem there when I was pregnant. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm glad this is helping though. Are you going to be live tomorrow? Yes, I am going to be live tomorrow, Paige. So I will be doing my full moon session tomorrow. Yes, all my joints are cracking all the time. Not Megan knees. Oh, I love it. No joke, my daughter just stepped on my son's knee and it cracked. Holy cow, Annie. Oh my God, is he okay? Now let's bring that up the thighs. India, is your glute that's hurting me again? It's usually always you that just hurts my glute. Through the whole session. Bringing that up oh my gosh, I almost said calves. Bringing that up the thighs into the glutes. Oh, Annie, I'm glad he's okay. It is you today? Okay. It's you, you're the culprit. Hi, Shelly, how are you? Welcome in. How's your Monday been? Ooh, let's go right into the hips. Let's add the hips into it. So we've done the feet, the ankles, the calves, the knees, the thighs. Still really focusing on the thighs, glutes, but I'm adding the hips in too. I'm good, Shelly. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you're doing good. Did your glute workout yesterday? Okay. Yeah, that's what it is. Hip pain, Toady. I am so sorry. Let's work on this here. I feel like the hematite is still a good choice in this case. Hamstrings are tight. Oof. Definitely want to be careful with those and not pull one. Yeah, it's really common to hold a lot of stress in your hips and your shoulders. That's where we tend to tense up and hold everything. We are definitely working up. We're going all the way. We started at the feet and we're going to go all the way up. No, not yet. When we get to the stomach, we'll do that. I'm talking to myself, talking to the universe too. And if you ever see me like looking off to the side, it's because I'm also like receiving a message, so to speak. Okay, now let's work up into the stomach. And here's where I want to bring in the sunstone. So if you were hearing me talk about sunstone earlier, this is a great one for the sacral chakra. So if you're dealing with fatigue, lack of motivation, but this is going to bring a lot of fiery energy in. So you may feel it hit you right in the sacral. It's going to bring a lot of fiery, warm energy in to help soothe and relax. And this is going to help radiate down into the hips as well. Let that heat melt away stress. Let that sacral chakra open. Holy cow. Feeling it in my fire signs. Our friendly neighborhood heating pad. Yes, I would definitely describe sunstone as like a heating pad. 100%. And if you want a stone that's going to like hit you right in the sacral, be like, come on, get up, let's go. It's time to get moving. This is it. I love this stone so much. Ooh, the hips. My hips just became very warm. I hope you all are feeling that. Ooh, I feel the flow, the energy flow from the stomach to the legs and calves and ankles just open up. Feels like that energy is now flowing better. Feeling really good. Morgan, I do practice mediumship, but I do not have any mediumship appointments. That's still something I'm developing. I attend the Oak Ridge Institute. They're here on TikTok. It was created by Michael Mayo. He's amazing. He is who I study under for mediumship, but it's quite a bit different from Reiki. Although in my Reiki sessions, sometimes spirits, loved ones, guides do come in, but they come in to support, deliver some messages here and there. But mediumship is a little bit different. When you start to get into receiving communication from the universe, it goes a different direction. Like Reiki goes over here and mediumship goes over here. But I do have a lot of things come in during sessions and they just support. They're like, hey, I'm here. And I'm here to just, let you know about this. Just let them know I'm here. That's awesome. You did, Annie? I love it. What do you do when you feel more than 3 spirits around you? Morgan, you can ask them to just like approach one at a time. Be like, look, I can't really, decipher what's going on when there's that many of you around me. If one of you could just step forward first. So you can ask them to do that and they will. They absolutely will. And if you are interested in developing your mediumship, again, I suggest the Oak Ridge Institute. You'll find the founder as Michael Mayo on here. He is amazing. It is an amazing course to take. It's a series of courses. And when you first feel spirit come in, you feel them kind of come in as a rush of wind. And to me, it was always like they were touching my fingertips. So I would just be sitting here with my hands up, waiting for them to come. They'd be like, hey, I'm here. It was so cool. I love it. I have 4 friends that passed. I am so sorry, Morgan. I am so sorry. I'm glad they come to visit you, but I am so sorry they're not here in the physical. But you can absolutely tell them, hey, could you just come one at a time? It's a little much if you're all here at the same time. They touch your arm. I love it. It was amazing. I had always felt spirit around me, but then again, taking those mediumship courses helped fine tune it, helped hone it in. And it blew my socks off. Let me just say that. As well as learning Reiki, blew my socks off, just opened a whole new world for me. I have a hair stuck on me. I don't know if you can see it. It's my hair. Why are mine scared of me? Oh, Sophia, spirit isn't scared. Is that what you're asking? Spirit's not scared for sure. Sometimes we just have a hard time perceiving them and it can seem like they're scared because our logical mind keeps trying to step in. So you'd be like, oh, they went away, but that's not really what happened. It's more like your ego, your logical mind took over and your your sense kind of went like this. It just closed up. So sometimes if you feel spirit and all of a sudden you try to think too hard, that's one of the biggest parts of mediumship and the healing work that I do. If you're thinking too hard, you'll be open like this. So this is like your sixth sense, if you want to call it that, or your intuition. So you're in the groove, you're in the space, but as soon as you start thinking too hard, you're trying to make things happen, your intuition starts to do this. It just starts to close. And then it'll seem like things stopped happening, but what happened was you closed yourself off. So try to do less. Less is more in the case of healing and mediumship. Thank you, Betsy. Thank you, Morgan. All right, let's go up into the chest I'm feeling now. This is probably gonna burn for some of you. This feels, this does feel physical. This burning sensation feels physical. Is someone dealing with like a chest cold right now or some sort of like upper respiratory infection is what I'm feeling? Oh no, Morgan. Well, the sunstone's gonna help burn it right out. And this will also help soothe the muscles and the tendons and all of that up here, even if you're not dealing with a chest cold or something up there. Chest infection, I am so sorry. You have a head cold, A&D? We are definitely going to work up and help all of that. I am getting an earache as well. Does someone in here have an earache too? It just hit me. I think I'm coming down with something too. Oh no, Macy. It's like floating on water. The less you do, the more you move and relax, the more you experience 100%. Shay and Taylor. Oh goodness, I am so sorry. I hate earaches, they're the worst. Thank you, Jessie. Yes, I do have a sinus video. Is it pinned? I don't remember if I pinned it, but I do have a sinus video where I use the lapis lazuli and it does work very well. Good, Morgan. Itchy throat, oof. All right, let's open those shoulders up some more. So if you want to take your shoulders up and back, roll them back. Let that chest space open, wiggle your shoulders a bit. Feeling a lot of tension in the shoulders too. That's a good question, Annie. So for me, spirit kind of feels like cold wind or like a cool breath when they approach me. Sometimes you might feel like your hair kind of stand up in a specific place, or like a tingling or an electric feeling is how I feel them most. Or like the hair on the back of my head will kind of feel like staticky, like someone's sort of doing this, or like static is doing this. That happens often too. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry everyone in here that is sick. Wind and a rush of emotion, yes. The feeling of being watched too is very common as well. Absolutely, Lauren. You're just like, there's nobody here, but it feels like there is. I get those feelings, but you also have a sense of knowing that they're there. That they're there. Oh my gosh, listen to me. That they are there. I don't have that. Yeah, so with that, not everyone is going to have that feeling. Like sometimes you'll just get like the tingling, you'll get like the hair standing up sensation. So you don't necessarily have to have like the sense of knowing they're there, if that makes sense. But if that's something you want to try and experience, again, try to do less. When you feel that feeling, when you get the tingling, when you get whatever else that you normally get, just try to sit back and be like, okay, I'm here. What's up? And just let it flow. It is so hard to do less. It sounds so easy, but it is so hard to do less. And that's one of the things they teach in the Oak Ridge Institute is how to do less. They have a meditation called Sitting in the Power where they teach you to do that, where you do literally nothing and let spirit approach you and let energy approach you. If I think about it, I can feel my dad. I love that. I live over a funeral home. Growing up, nothing ever happened to me. Yeah, sometimes, Jesse, a lot of people think like funeral homes and graveyards are haunted because that's where the body is, but that's not necessarily where spirit is hanging out just because their body is there. All right, let's go up into the neck. I feel like we need to release some tension right on the sides. Spirit is wherever they're called to be, if that makes sense. So they're not necessarily where their body is. I feel like I'm being watched, and also very extreme anxiety. Paige, not necessarily. Sometimes communicating with spirit can make you anxious because it is such an odd feeling. It's not something that we're used to. We're in the human body. We're here to live the human experience, and connecting with spirit can be hard. So it could just be making you feel anxious because it's not, something normal, not something you've really, sat with. I'm sorry if I'm missing comments. I'm trying to stay caught up here. India, yes, release the tension in the neck. Thank you for the roses. My grandmother's definitely not at the cemetery. Yeah, they're definitely not necessarily where their bodies are. Like if you go to the cemetery and you feel them, they're there because you're there and you wanted them there, and they wanted you to feel them there. But it doesn't mean that that's where they stay. You get what I mean? Oh, stay at home mom. Oh my goodness. A stinky smell. No. If going to the graveyard helps you connect with your loved one or connect with, whoever you're wanting to connect with, then do that. But you don't have to be where they are, wherever their body may be, wherever their ashes may be. You don't have to be near that in order to connect with them. When I was a kid, I sensed something in my room. I didn't sleep there. Oh my gosh, Annie, yes. So I had that happen too as a kid. My great-great-grandmother was alive until I was 9. Yes, some of our family had babies young, so I got to have my great-great-grandmother for quite a bit of my life, and I loved it. But when she passed away, she had the bedroom in the back of my grandparents' house, but you had to pass it to go to the bathroom. And one night I got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and my great-great-grandmother was very she was old school. She grew up, she raised babies during the Great Depression. So if you were up at night, she's like, you gotta go back to bed, just very old school. So I was going to the bathroom and I got spooked, and I didn't realize it until I got back to bed. I was like, oh my God, that was my great-great-grandmother. She was just kind of pushing me along and being like, you better go to the bathroom and go right back to bed. But it was just her. But I was so young and I didn't really understand it. It took me a minute to understand what was going on. Oh, is it? Hang on. It's a lot of clinking. I think it's almost over. There we go. I don't know what this one is. We'll see. Never been able to make sense of that. That's interesting, Annie. I sense my Nana. I love that. Here, this one sounds like a wood flute song. Hopefully this will be better. But yes, spirit approaching you can feel very spooky, but I encourage you, when you feel that, to just sit with it for a minute. Be like, am I just spooked out because I'm not familiar with this sensation? Or, is this something I need to be worried about? I'm not going to lie. Are there things out there that can be not so great? Yes. But more often than not, whatever is around you is not something to be afraid of. I feel like sometimes social media can sensationalize, bad things. And when really it's just a misunderstanding of what you're feeling. All right, let's go up into the jaw. I'm feeling some jaw tension. What do you do when you see something right in front of you? What do you mean? Have I ever seen a person right in front of me or something like that? TMJ, yes, let's work on this for a minute. My My favorite account on TikTok is the girl and her ghost friend named Chat. I do not know who that is, Corinne. That sounds so interesting. Yes, if you're clenching your jaw, unclench it. I'm feeling some tension in the cheeks right here too, but it's connected to the jaw. So let's just work on the whole face for a minute here. Let that go. Sorry, I just kind of like stopped talking to tune into what I'm feeling here. That happens in energy work too. When the universe is like, hey, you need to pay attention to this, you'll kind of just hear me drop off from the train of thought that I was on. Shannon, meditation. Oh, I always encourage meditation so much if you're trying to hone in your skills, trying to get tapped back into everything. Meditation. It helps so much with, becoming more familiar with your body, more familiar with the sensations of spirit. So you know what exactly your signs are. You know what the sign of spirits are. The signs of the spirits are, rather, I should say. All right, let's go up into the head. I'm feeling some tension right across the forehead. Headache. Someone has a headache. Let's work on this. It feels like a I didn't drink enough water stress headache. Yes, meditate as much as you can for sure. I can be bad about it too sometimes. Even if it's just 10-15 minutes, some practice is better than no practice. Who didn't drink enough water and got stressed out today and probably had an iced coffee instead? Oh, Hannah. Sorry if you've said this, but what crystal are you using? Oh, I'm using sunstone. Love sunstone. Usually migraines on the right. Oof, I am so sorry. You're so welcome. That would be me with headaches. I am so sorry. Yes, let's work on this for a bit. No headache yet. Oh, I definitely hope it doesn't set in. Let that heat radiate from the sunstone. Someone's third eye is screaming at me. So if you have felt called to work on the third eye, open your intuition and skills like Shannon, the universe is screaming at you through your third eye to do it. I need to go get better at it for sure. I haven't meditated in a bit. Absolutely, Macy. Yeah, it doesn't matter. 5, 10, 15 minutes, whatever. Some is better than none. It takes a minute to get up to like 20, 30 minutes of meditating. How do I open my third eye page? Good question. So again, meditation is like one of the biggest ways I encourage to open your third eye. You can do like guided meditations. If you have some trouble like meditating on your own, you can listen to frequency music to help you meditate. Don't try to force it open. Let it happen naturally. I've had a headache behind my forehead all day. Oh, I am so sorry, Toadie. Probably me, since my anxiety is about not having clarity. Oh, Hannah. Yeah, I completely get it. I have been there, done that. My intuition was all wrong. I am so sorry. Let the sunstone bring so much warmth into the head. Carnelian too? Let's do carnelian. Let's amp up the warmth with these two hot stones. Sophia, what we're doing right now will help with the third eye as well. Help bring some soothing warmth to release any tension or stress in that third eye as well. And also work on the headache I'm feeling. And if you want to work one-on-one with me to help develop your intuition, spiritual gifts, build your business, anything you can think of, the link is in the bio to work one-on-one with me. You can also request a personal package where we work together for like an amount of time, a block amount of time, where you get priority booking on my schedule. Thank you for consenting. But I use Reiki to open doors for people, to break through fear, to help you manifest, to get what you want, to build your business. That is what I do with Reiki. I use it to open the doors for you, help you open the doors. And again, you can have just one session with me or have a package created for you. Feels like a massage. I love it. Oh, Rihanna, I'm so glad you made it in though. 100%. Reiki will absolutely help with confidence. Oh, I missed it, Lauren. Oh, I'm glad you love it. I'm so glad everyone's here. I do have something exciting coming. I'll probably announce it this week, where we could, it's not exactly like a meetup, but it is something that everyone can partake in as a group, and it will help open the doors for you big time. So be on the lookout for that. And I'm so excited to offer it and to make it available to everyone in the best way possible is how I'll put it. I tried to make it as accessible to everyone as possible. Thank you, Amber, for the candle order. I think there might be 2 or 3 left, if I'm not mistaken. So if you want that candle for tomorrow, go ahead and place your order. Everyone is psychic, Corinne, 100%. But it sometimes takes people a little longer, put in more work to, make it happen. It's kind of like, I always use the example of math. Some people are just very naturally gifted at math, and some people have to work at it. That's how it is. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy being here. I'm glad you're here, Macy. We definitely have an amazing group of people where everyone is just so supportive, and I have really amazing mods that keep it very safe here as well. They do so amazing, and just the regulars do amazing as well. I appreciate everyone being here and helping make this community what it is. We really don't deal with a lot of junk in here. We get rid of it, and we also put up the wall to keep it from coming in. Energetic wall, that is, to keep it from coming in. I have been since I can't remember. I was afraid for a large part, and now I feel confident. Oh, I love it. We can absolutely use Reiki to just amplify that confidence, help you walk with confidence, help it radiate around you so that even people notice it. 100%. Thank you for the candle order. I don't know who it was. It didn't show a name again, but thank you. So excited to do the ceremony tomorrow. Thank you, Lauren. You absolutely do. Started twitching. Oh no. Oh, Corinne, I completely understand. Yeah. But again, I encourage people to tap into it if they're interested, because the majority of the time, there's nothing scary or evil or harmful around you. It's just you're unfamiliar with the sensation, and it can feel weird because, again, we are in the human body. We are here to have the human experience first and foremost. So communicating and interacting with spirit can feel weird, and it can feel scary if you're not used to it at first. I'm glad you met us too. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you everyone for being here, and most importantly, doing something for yourself. Hello, Jada. How are you? Welcome in. How's your Monday been? 100%. Most times it's your friends and family hanging around, and they did not mean to spook you. Yeah, meditation can be hard. So I would encourage maybe listening to like frequency music. So if you can't like close your eyes and go deep into meditation, frequency music can help you just sort of like zone out. So you're kind of like in meditation. You're like in a sort of meditative state. Oh, Corinne, absolutely. I completely understand it. When I was in college, I had to turn off these abilities that I have, because I could not handle being stressed out about finals and papers and all of that and have, that stuff going on. And the universe, they'll listen, they'll back off. I had to turn it off, and they were like, do college, just do your thing. And then I was like, okay, a few years ago, I was like, okay, you can come back on. I think I can handle it now. All right, let's go. No, hang on. I'm still feeling some tension on the top of the head. In just a second. Let's work on this. Now let's go down the body and just let this warm energy wash all down the body. Now that we've brought it up, we're just washing it up and down. Ooh, guided meditations, yes. There's a spirit guide one. There's actually many on YouTube. I don't know if I have it linked on my YouTube playlist. It might be. If you want to try to meet spirit guides, there's a great one. I think that might be in one of my playlists on YouTube. And I've met a few of my spirit guides that way. Yeah, having an intention as well helps 100%. And speaking of spirit guides, just a random fun fact for you, if you will. So your spirit guides sometimes are just very normal, is the best way I can put it. So I'll give you an example. One of my spirit guides, who's been around me forever, I have felt him since I've had my first memory. It's always been a male presence. And I was like, who is this dude? So I met him in the guided meditation, and it's just an old man named John. His name is John. He has a beard. He has long, white, grayish hair. His name is just John. So don't be disappointed or try to think too hard and think that your spirit guide has to be this huge, powerful, interesting being. Sometimes they're just very normal. Come through, John. Yes. So funny. It is hard to let go of spirit. He does. He's very chill. He's just a very old, wise man. And to me, he also wears this white cloak, robe of sorts, something I would imagine Jesus wearing is what it looks like, with sandals. And he's just this very chill dude. Could be raindrop. Very well could be. John is kind of like a person with wisdom for me, sort of like a grandfatherly person who helps guide me. That's pretty much what he does. So he's what I call a daily spirit guide. So he's with me very often, just to kind of be like, hey, I'm nudging you this way. That over there is not a good idea. Can you go this way? That's what he does. Funny you said that name. My dad has mental issues, and oh my goodness. Did it give you chills? I love that. Jesus had a disciple named John. That is true, Jesse. But I don't think this is John the Baptist. Do I mentally note my own intentions for clearing? Yeah, you can mentally note it, Amber, but if you want to put it in the notes at checkout, you can do that too. Either way will work. You're so welcome. Just chill dude, John. That's all he is. Oh, I love that was a good reminder of him. I'm so sorry he passed. Maybe I brought that up because he was also trying to communicate through me to you and be like, hey, I'm here. Maybe that's why I had to tell that story, because it kind of came out of nowhere. Were all spirits once alive? Good question. No. Some have just kind of remained in the ethereal. They are ethereal beings. At least that's what I very much think and feel to be true. We could maybe do a couple more cord cuttings, release some stress here. Well, I'll put it this way. Not all the spirits were released alive in the way that we think of them being alive. Like, they weren't all here on Earth. Some of them were alive in other parts of the universe in their own magical way, if that makes sense. Yes, let's release some more stress. Not alive in human bodies, exactly, Lauren. All right, so if you consent to cord cutting, again, nothing here will happen to you don't consent to, but if you consent to cord cutting, as you take a big deep breath in, I want you to envision pulling all of your stress together, and then as you breathe out, sending it over to me, and I'll pull them and cut them. So take a big deep breath in. Thank you, Macy. Breathe out. I'm hearing and seeing 6. Oh, hello. Are you asking Raindrop where to find them? Or are you asking if there's a raindrop meditation? There's tons on YouTube. I think I have, no, I don't think I do. I think I maybe, if I have one linked, it's just the spirit guided meditation. But there's tons on YouTube that are so good to just help you get you in that mindset, to get your mind on track. Let's pull a few more. So again, take a big deep breath in. It feels like most of them are going to come from up here. Let's take a big deep breath in, breathe out. I should find some guided meditations I really like and create a playlist, because I don't think I have that many. If I do, it's mostly frequency music. Oh, there's some roots stuck in there. Hang on. Let it go. Let me pull it out. Okay, that's better. I promise in our sessions, I am not yelling at you to let me pull things out like that. In our sessions, if we do one-on-ones or a package, I go into my own meditation. You can still talk to me if you have a question or something. It won't mess anything up. But I'm usually very quiet, and I'm just like doing my own thing, moving your energy and stuff. Every now and then I may say, hey, can you help me do something, because the universe prefers that you do something, or it would be beneficial if you help me do something. But I'm typically not saying, let it go. Take it already. Corinne's like, yell at me. You know, if the universe, if spirit says, hey, you need to yell at this person in the session, I might do it. In a nice way, though. In the way that serves you best. But typically I am in my own meditation. Yes, you are all loved and cared for 100% here. Let's pull a couple more. I feel one on top of the head that wants to come out. And one in the root. Okay. So let's concentrate our energy there. Again, gather that energy up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Ooh, that top one feels big. Root. And then just fill it with Reiki. You felt that at the top of your head. Yeah, that's a big one. Really big one. Just fill that with Reiki. That feels a lot better. Let's bring in some sweet peach moonstone. Peach moonstone is one that I typically wear. I don't have it because it broke, but it's one that's really great for anxiety, helping stabilize your emotions. It brings just a very sweet energy in, and it also helps keep you very what's the word I'm looking for? It helps keep you focused and in the moment, but in a very calm way. So you can see clearly and think clearly. Oh, thank you everyone for supporting and telling everyone here that they are loved and they are seen and they are welcome here. Olivia, Reiki is amazing for sleep. So no matter the intention during Reiki, Reiki very much puts you in that space to go to sleep. So definitely go ahead and soak up the energy here, and it will help you sleep better. There are a few people, but they're definitely not as common, but there are a few people that do receive Reiki and then they are wired afterwards. But I would say 99% of the time, Reiki makes everyone very sleepy. I have not come across many who are like, yes, I'm wired. They exist, but they're not as common. Thank you, Macy. That is so sweet. Oh, I know, Olivia. This full moon this one's a little rough. This one is a big emotional moon. Just relax and calm. There's nothing to worry about here, nothing to think about here. And I'm not sure if I'm out of candles yet for those who are visiting the website. And I don't have my website pulled up right now, or do I? Wait, I might. Hang on. I can tell you if you're looking for candles. It's rare I fall asleep during Reiki and I usually get hyper. Yes, Lauren. So sleep problems is not just me. Yeah, sleep problems are quite a few people in here as well. I was born during a new moon. So every time there's a full moon, oh, Corinne, that is so cool though. I'm just trying to see. Hang on, I gotta scroll. I'm looking. I have 3 monitors, so I have like a bunch of different places to look at. I got a lot going on here. Where are my products? Store products. There we go. Let's see. Just refreshing it to see if I can see. Might take it a second. Oh, I totally lied to you guys. I have 5 candles left. I have more than I thought. So there are 5 candles left. That doesn't seem right. Did I put too many in there? Oh well, if I put too many in there, I put too many in there. There are 5 left if you want a full moon candle for tomorrow. Huh. Well. Of course, you can purchase them tomorrow if you want, but again, typically on the day of, people are rushing to get them, and sometimes people might buy them before you get it. Usually how it goes. So I always encourage to purchase beforehand if you are sure you want one. Some people like the thrill, though, of like purchasing it in the moment. I get it. Sam, how are you? Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. We're just working with Peach Moonstone right now. Just having a really calming session right now. Help us prepare for the chaos of the new moon tomorrow. This kind of looks like a planet, doesn't it? Random sayings from me. It's so round, but it sort of looks like a planet with like clouds or something going across it. I just love how round this Peach Moonstone is. I can't get over it. And And then I also have an ocean jasper. This is the newer stuff that's being mined that looks more like candy. This one is so round too, and it reminds me of a sweet tart. I love these, they're my favorite. Yes, like Saturn. Oh, I do too. I love the rainbow reflection. And this is like a little sweet tart. It's so pink and purple. I don't have my 8th vein ocean jasper over here. I would show it to you, but if you're familiar with 8th vein ocean jasper, it's all mined out. There's no more like coming out. What's on the market is what is there. It has more of like the fish eyes on it, or they'll call it orbicular jasper. That is the other ocean jasper, and it's more earth colors like green, browns, yellows, things like that. I love the orbicular ocean jasper. Reiki Rez. Thank you. Absolutely. Thank you all for being here and supporting and doing something for yourself. I love doing this. Oh, that screen is very bright. I'm going to switch it back over. That helped a little. I don't know if it really helped on the camera, but it was like really bright in my glasses. Thank you for accepting. Thank you for being here. You know what? Let's use that ocean jasper. Why not? Bring in some very sleepy, calm, sway vibes. Ooh, good question, Corinne. So again, meditation, of course, and then what really boosted my spiritual journey and helped open up my gifts was becoming Reiki attuned. So if becoming Reiki attuned is something you're interested in, I highly encourage it. I currently don't teach. I plan to teach. I just haven't been able to set aside a date just yet, but I will be teaching Reiki. But if you aren't really into like becoming Reiki attuned, having Reiki sessions like this will absolutely help too. Meditating with crystals, working with crystals helped me as well. Opening up my senses, opening up my intuition. Sitting in nature, just letting yourself be still. That's one of my favorite things to do, and I feel like that also helps resets and refreshes and helps teach the skill of just being in the moment, being with the energy, allowing things to come to you, allowing yourself to open up. Those are my biggest pieces of advice. I really like how this ocean jasper feels. You're so welcome. This one doesn't have like super deep ocean energy. This is more like, it's funny too. I can kind of feel with the ocean jaspers and the septarian, I can kind of feel like what depth their energy vibrates with, if that makes sense. Thank you, Annie, for the rose. This has like a higher up in the ocean vibration, more of like, the water's not too deep. You can still stand and have your head above water. It's kind of what it feels like. My septarian, though, which is one of my favorite ones, one of my favorite stones that I used when I started my spiritual journey to help deal with trauma, open my spiritual gifts, this has mega deep ocean energy, like Mariana's Trench deep energy. And this is more like further up. Oh, guys, I didn't even realize it's tuck-in time. If you're new here, I tuck everyone in at the end of the session. I tuck you into a bed made of Reiki. So we will start doing that. Let the energy dance all around. Let it dance on your skin. Feel the pillow of Reiki under your head tingling. I can't either. I'm so excited for tomorrow. And again, tomorrow's session is at 9 because I do my package clients on Tuesdays and Thursdays typically. So I have a client before, so I'll come on at 9 tomorrow. Just get nice and tucked in. Let me draw my symbols. Thank you for the candle order. Oh, 9 p.m. Eastern time. I'm on the East Coast. All right, and I will see all of you tomorrow if you are going to be here. Oh, that was you. Thank you for the candle order. I will see you all tomorrow. Good night.